Good morning. It's 9:58 in Australia, but it's summer. So the sun is really hot already. It's almost like it's the afternoon in most countries. My question today that I'm going to deal with today is, why do Muslims pray? Muslims pray because it is excellent for genetic health, and I'll explain why. When the sun comes out at 12 noon, which I think roughly is when they pray, they do it 5 times a day, which is very, very good. It's basically yoga. The sun is now this diagonal, which is facing me at around a 45-degree diagonal. Now, it's just gone behind a cloud, but generally it's pretty, it's really, really strong at this point in time, in Sydney at least. I'm actually going to show you what happens. When the sun is really hot, we actually do this, and people pray this way, with their feet this way, right? I don't know the exact pose, so forgive me if I've sort of been blasphemous or anything in the pose, but what's really happening, I'll tell you a secret. In the soles of the feet, Christ washed the soles of the disciples' feet. Why? It might actually be that the soles are the key, the soles of the feet. The soles of the feet, in the soles of the feet, there are pores that are 17 times larger than the pores of our skin. What that means is that anything that goes in through this sole is going to go in at a huge, frenetic rate. What are we talking about when we are talking about the sun? We're talking about energy. We're talking about the greatest energetic source in the world. When we refer to the Son of Man, what are we talking about? Again, coming back to psycholinguistics, sun can be spelled S-U-N or S-O-N. It's actually the sun that is the symbolic, that is the real power we're chasing. So while Christ may have lived, and nobody disputes that he did, in the Quran I think he's referred to as Isa. Basically, when you refer to the Son of Man, he may have walked the planet but he's actually the sun. That's where we get our energy from, and that's what we really mean. That's what we really need to worship. So when you look at it, the Egyptians, they worship Ra. Other people, Jews, Muslims, they all face the east in the morning and bow to the east. What's the symbolism? What's the common thread that we're pulling together here? The Son of Man. It is the sun that is the star. One of the people I work with, a brilliant guy called Bill Saluris, Chalice Capital. This is a big company. They do around 100 million in debt finance. And he told me, look at nature. Where are all things going? Look at the trees. Why do people put their hands up this way? Why are the trees? What are they all doing? What are they all worshipping? They're all reaching towards the sun. We call it the Son of Man, the Son of whoever. But that's the fundamental explanation. The important thing is, all this religion and spirituality aside, I don't want to give a lot of credence to a lot of religion. I think most of it just, lost its way. But for me, it's, are you empowered as an individual? You can be empowered with energy only. So the key thing is, where do you get your energy source from? Of course, it's from food, all that kind of stuff. But an important part of it is going to be through the soles of your feet. This is your soul. The pores on it are 17 times bigger than the pores on your skin. That means energy can just go through it like a rocket. And that's the secret of why the Muslim prays.